an award-winning local legend in his own right.
Black math is what they call him.
A bee flies at 15 feet per second directly to a flower bed from the hive. The bee stays at the flower bed for 10 minutes and then flies directly back to the hive at 12 feet per second. It is away from the hive for a total of 13 minutes. What equation can you use to find the distance of the flower bed from the hive? How far is the flower bed from the hive? Okay. All right, so the first thing we want to do is write down the relationships between speed, distance, and time. Okay. So speed S is equal to distance D divided by time T. Distance D is equal to speed S times time T. And time T is equal to distance D divided by speed S. Okay? Now the problem has been giving us information with respect to time. The bee is flying at 15 feet per second going to the flower bed, and the bee is flying 12 feet per second going from the flower bed. And it was at 10 minutes at the flower bed, and it was away from the hive for 13 minutes. Okay. So the time from the hive to the flower bed plus 10 minutes at the flower bed plus the time from the flower bed back to the hive equals 13 minutes. Okay? So what we can do, we can now substitute this relationship between distance, time, and speed into our equations. Okay? So now we have D over S plus 10 plus D over S equals 13. So this is the time from the hive to the flower bed. We don't know what the distance is yet, but we know what the speed was. It was 15 feet per second. So it was D over 15 plus 10 plus. Now this is the time from the flower bed back to the hive. Like I said, we don't know what the distance is, but we know what the speed was. That was 12 feet per second. So it's D over 12 equals 13. Okay? We can subtract 10 from both sides. So now we have D over 15 plus D over 12 equals 3. Now, keep in mind, this 3 is is with respect to minutes. So this is 3 minutes, while this 15 and 12 is in seconds. So we have to convert this 3 minutes to seconds. Right? And we know that there's 60 seconds in 1 minute. So 3 minutes would be 180 seconds. So now we have D over 15 plus D over 12 equals 180 seconds. All right, so this is the equation that we'll use that helps us find the distance from the flower bed to the hive. Okay, now that we have the equation that helps us find the distance from the hive to the flower bed, now we want to solve for distance D. We can multiply this whole equation by 180. So then we have 180 D over 15 plus 180 D over 12 equals 32,400. So 180 divided by 15 is 12. We have 12D plus 180 divided by 12 is 15. We have 15D That equals 32,400. You know that 15 plus 20, 15 plus 12 is 27. So we have 27D equals 32,400. Now we divide both sides by 27. Then D equals 1,200 feet. So the flower bed is 1,200 feet from the hive. Now, that's how you would solve word problems. So if you want to know how to solve word problems, connect with me and I can show you how to approach these problems and improve your math skills.